the size of your broom. And I don't mean buy 2 brooms, one that's big, one that's small. I mean, you get the BroomX dual action expandable broom, and you make it any size you want. So now, whether it's inside or outside, you're covering twice the area and cutting your cleaning time in half. Oh my goodness. So this is over 35% off for you today. Look at the width of the cleaning that you get on this one, $12.95, and it is on 4 flex payments, $3.24 to get it home. This is one of those genius ideas where you're like, why didn't I think of that? And I have Stacy Phillips here to show us exactly how we do it. Stacy, I feel as though you have come into my kitchen. You brought my kitchen here because there's cereal, maybe not this much coffee. I would cry if I lost all this coffee. But cereal, coffee, pet food, there's always a mess.
This is life.
The broom is my go-to because it's quick, it's simple for the most part, until you get the big messes or you have the bristles where everything just sweeps right through.
Absolutely, and did you see what I did here? So normally a ginormous broom like this is something reserved for outside, right? You don't really have something like this inside. But I opened it up immediately with coffee grounds because I really wanted you to see, look at the amount of space that this broom can clean very easily. And look, it reduces to half the size and expands to double the size. So you're really getting 2 brooms in one. Look at the difference. Look at the capacity right here versus this is more of the standard, right?
And sometimes you need that if you've got a tight space to get through. But then when it comes to really, like if you got to sweep the entire kitchen or the whole dining room or your wood floors, I don't know about you, but I'd rather have it super wide like that. How are you adjusting
This is so simple, watch. So let's just say I have a lot of space. So I'm gonna have it wide, then I bring it into me and watch my hand right here. All I do, if you can see my hand, is all I do is slide. I just push with my left hand. So it's just a sliding motion. I mean, it really is so simple. So as you're sweeping, that's the motion. Now, I want to go grab these for a minute. I want to show you what most of you have in your home because this is what I had in my home until I had the BroomX.
She brought these in.
Okay, I did. So this is what we have normally, the large brooms that you don't normally bring in your house, right? This is, I'm gonna hand this to you, big old broom. Then we have these, right, that start to look like something out of the Oz movie, you know? And then they start to, all these bristles are left behind. And then you have one of these, right, that start to look all ragged. If any of these resemble anything that you have at home, it's functional for a period of time, but this is no longer doing the job, right? So if any of your brooms look like this, it's time to replace. Now, these are all normally functional, right? But when I go and I grab my BroomX, the nice thing is I'm getting 2 brooms in one. So I'm getting that large capacity, but then I'm also getting the small space, okay? So watch how this works here. So let's say you have a table. I can go underneath my table really easily, and then when I go out to my open floor, look, by just the movement of my hands very simply, again, under just like that, and then I can expand it by just pushing down like that. Now here's something else. Normally if you go with a really cheap broom, what's gonna happen? If you pull up on it, it's gonna bend. It's also protected here, nice and sturdy, so nothing's going to bend. I can go all the way underneath, pull any cereal or whatever, and the minute I get out here, all I have to do is expand. So easy and covers so much space.
You know what else I noticed too? As you're sweeping, I mean, we did coffee grinds, now you're doing the cereal. I'm not seeing big chunks come through the bristles because a lot of times, like my broom is kind of flimsy, it's not very dense. So sometimes when I sweep, this stuff will just kind of come through, and I'm doing now 3 times in one spot. You just let go of the broom.
I did, no hands. Now, I could pull that up and show you how dense it is, but this shows you how dense the bristles are. So when I swept, I had a clean sweep, right? And look at how dense. Even when I hold them up, you can also, it takes a little bit more of a balancing act, but you can see it's still really, really sturdy. Just not quite as sturdy as that. But look, the density is there. The biggest thing about this is whether you are going in between tables, if you have a carpet that's next to a table, look, all I do is sweep down just like this, grab whatever I need. When I come out here, just the easy movement of my hand. Now that mess is all gone. What about in between some kitty food or dog food? You know, the reality is you do need a smaller broom around the house, right? That's something that you need. But if you have a lot of space, the minute you hit here, Now you go wide. Again, you're getting double the broom. I was shocked when I saw this price.
I know.
Because you're getting 2 brooms for that price.
And I want you guys to think about if you were to buy one of these big brooms, would it be $12.95? Probably not. If you get one of the smaller ones, maybe you could find it around that price, but are the bristles as dense? Is it as sturdy? This is like getting 2 brooms in one. Clearance pricing for $12.95, but that flex payment, that's only for today, by the way. So after this, that's gonna go away, but $3.24 to get this home. And this is one of those items you're gonna use every single day.
And look, you're gonna put your husband to work.
Yeah,
Sweep in the garage.
Outdoor. I love that idea too of not
nice.
having to have separate brooms all over the house.
And this is another thing. If you go outside and you're sweeping, you can stow it very easily, but the other thing is you can also rinse it off. So just go to the hose. If you want to have one broom that you can take inside and outside, all you have to do is go to the hose, rinse it off. It's going to not mold or get really gross on you as long as you're cleaning it out. I mean, this is what I love about the broom, is that it's covering so much space, just like and it's just as easy to use as any other broom, but the difference is the conversion. Okay?
And you're not having to stop, set it down, you know, do a dial, flip a switch. You just push it in and out.
And that's the thing. Technology has made some amazing products out there, right? So we have vacuum cleaners that do it all. We have brooms that do it all. A lot of them you have to turn on a switch, right? Yeah, sure. Or you have to grab, plug it in. You have to plug it in, you have to do all of these things, and sure, they're great. There's a time and a place for it. But you know what? Sometimes you just need a broom. Sometimes you just need a broom to do the job, and you can hide it by your refrigerator or in your pantry or in your garage, and again, go inside or outside, and look at how easy you can clean up this mess. I mean, again, by just the easy switch, it just opens and closes so easily.
Well, anything that's gonna cut my cleaning time in half, I'm happy.
Yes.
And here's just some of the reasons this is such a great purchase. That broom head, that expands, so you're covering double the area in half the time, cuts that sweeping time, and then you have these bristles. They resist water, chemicals, acids. They're very, very dense. You saw us stand it up on its own without even holding it. But it is a lightweight broom. This is not one of those heavy, like wooden handles that's really hard to push around, and then you have to find somewhere to store it because you can always close it back up to the smaller size to put it away. But so many great features in an item that we just have to have. Like, you just have to sweep.
Right, and you know, again, this is what we normally think of.
This is the heavy one I'm talking about.
When we go to a wider bristle broom, this is what we think of, a push broom, right? That we have to push items out, and we have to do this. And this is something, I think of this as a driveway cleaner or a leaf broom. This is never something that I would bring into my house. But then, you know, sometimes the job calls for a few more bristles. So we want to get rid of this, right? So let me put this over here. And then you can replace that broom inside and outside with the BroomX, okay? Because it expands to that double capacity. So you're getting the benefits of that broom, and no longer is it a push broom. Now you can just simply pull very easily, and just with a simple, just a simple maneuver, you're able to expand it to double the size. So this is a win-win. And for the price, I say, you know what? Keep one outside and put one inside and have one by the shed. You know, this is really the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, why not? Thank you so much, Stacey, for showing us that. I want to remind you, as you're doing your shopping today, this is something that we're doing for today only. It's our VIP savings event. So if you use your HSN credit card, once you spend $99, you can save $20. We'll take $20 off that price point just by using that coupon code on your screen. And here's the thing. You can use this multiple times today. So load up the cart, use the coupon code. Load it up again. Once you hit that $99, use the coupon code. So that's just a really fantastic VIP savings event for you. And again, that's only for today. So there's the code 184153. Use that as you're shopping and just save a little extra money while you're enjoying our clearance price points. And don't forget, we are live on Facebook right now on HSN